What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. So I'm getting a lot of questions in the comments. People are asking me what's going on with this coin, what's going on with that coin, and I'm going to try and put them all into one update here and talk about how I'm perceiving it and what I'm actually looking for and looking into as we're moving right along here. So Bitcoin sitting at just under $19,000. It's actually at a pretty good conversion in the fiat world, but also remember when you're going in there, take a look at the Satoshi count, and if you don't know how to calculate the Satoshi to the fiat rate, you can type into Google, you can type in what Bitcoin is. We're actually looking to get a Bitcoin calculator put on altcoinbuzz.io, so stand by for that. Shaylin's going to hook up that API, and that way you guys can just go to altcoinbuzz.io, plug that right in, and you'll know how much Bitcoin's worth based on fiat. We're going to try and get the best API we can. But this Litecoin stuff, Litecoin's just moving. I'm just gonna stick with the 3 Litecoin that I bought under, because I had 15, I sold 12 of them. I'm left with 3. I'm just gonna ride that out, and I'm not gonna try and buy back in more than likely because Litecoin just continues to take off, and I'm okay with that because I forked my Litecoin position in buying power into Ubiq, and I also forked it into some other cryptocurrencies that. Actually, part of that Litecoin went to Redcoin. So we'll see. We'll see. Does Redcoin and Ubiq outperform Litecoin? So here's Ubiq. I bought Ubiq at $2, right? It's already at $3.29. So if I stayed in Litecoin when I sold it at $3.05, did Litecoin double to 6? Or what? Is Litecoin at $5.29 right now? No. So that fork ended up working out for me by getting into Ubiq when it was at $2. We'll see where Redcoin goes. I just took out that position in Redcoin. I'm seeing a lot of comments that are varying on Redcoin. So if you don't understand Redcoin, don't jump in. So I know that video was made. It was made to answer a question from a subscriber who wanted to know our thoughts on Redcoin, but it doesn't mean that you got to jump into that particular position. I jumped in because I'm like 50-50. It could go either way, right? But I'm like, well, the way the market's looking, I'll just stack up on these, and it looks like it's got a lot of room to grow. So it was a buying opportunity for me. So that's kind of how I look at things. I'm like, where can I get my best gains? Where can I increase my profitability, my buying power? But if I'm just looking right here on the 24-hour, this is a sea of green, guys. Forget the 1 hour, forget the 7-day. We're just talking the last 24 hours. Look at this. You don't find anything that's down until you hit tether, and that doesn't even count. Oh, Binance coin. There we go. Everything in cryptocurrency is up. It is an outstanding day to be in cryptocurrency. And just some of the coins that we've recently been talking about, Dragon Chain, if you got into that, I mean, sure, there's lower percentage gains than others, but I mean, we've really seen an incredible run here today. And honestly, it's not a bad time to take some profits and fork it into Bitcoin. Bitcoin below 20,000 is a pretty good time to fork your profits, because if these altcoins are up, fork it into Bitcoin. Let it ride. Wait till because at some point in the next week or two, Bitcoin's going to rise more than likely. Although we're seeing a Bitcoin dominance pullback that could continue to 31%, at some point we might see a return to this. You can see when Ethereum really came onto the scene back in June, Bitcoin dominance was only at 38%. We've seen Bitcoin dominance as high as 65%. Right now it's sitting at 51%. So you can see how this chart is necking. You can come on here to Coin Market Cap, and you can go to percentage of total market capitalization by dominance, and it'll tell you where the dominance is and what coins have what coins are doing what. Ethereum makes up 10% of it. Over here, they were making up 31% of it. So a lot of these altcoins like Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ripple, even Dash, have made up for a lot of it, and other, So, I mean, we could see a return to 35% Bitcoin dominance, which would be outstanding for all you guys holding altcoins. And I don't think Bitcoin's price is going to go anywhere, but if you wanted to just get some store of value, just like some safekeeping, that's what Bitcoin's utility really is a store of value. It's like gold, you know? But that's up to you guys, how you're going to play it. But if you're in these altcoins, maybe some of them you want to just stick out for the long haul, like Neo. I mean, I was in Neo below $20, and I was like, this was back 3 months ago. I was like, man, that's a lot of money. I could get other cryptocurrencies. I could get a lot of something for $20, you know? $20 could get you a whole grip load of Redcoin, for example, but Redcoin will never see this price, but it could see these kind of gains. $20 is 4 times gains. So I got 4 times gains on Neo, but I'm holding because, you know, I'm looking forward to the day when Neo's an $800 cryptocurrency. Now, Shaylin had a conversation with me where he watched a discussion from someone where they were talking about is Bitcoin in a bubble? Is it too late to get into Bitcoin? This and that. And the guy was saying it's way too early. What he means by that is like this Bitcoin, this cryptocurrency thing is so far ahead of its time. All you guys are so early on this. I mean, it's like showing up to the party way early. The guy was giving it a 5 to 10 year projection. Me personally, I think we're moving at hyper speed, and it's only going to continue to get to hyper speed. Like Mike Novogratz says, the herd is coming. I mean, more and more people have heard about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency than ever before. 3 months ago, if I would have said, hey, have you heard about Bitcoin? Someone would say, no, what's Bitcoin? I've never heard of it. And I'd say, you've never heard of Bitcoin? And they'd be like, yeah, I've never heard of Bitcoin. Now you say, have you heard of Bitcoin? They're like, yeah, I saw it on the news. So now everyone's starting to figure out about this Bitcoin thing. So it's just going to be a matter of time before they start saying, okay, I give in. How do I get into this Bitcoin thing? And that's where something like Ethos really becomes powerful because it's going to accelerate the adoption, making it easier with one-click diversification. Right now, if you try to get the common person to get in there, they try to get onto Coinbase, and then they're like, what's next? And you're like, well, sign up on an exchange. And they're like, how do I sign up on an exchange? And then they get signed up on an exchange, and then they're like, how do I send the BTC to the exchange? And you're like, you, the trainer, the brother, the sister, the whatever you are who's watching this video is like trying to be patient. You're like, oh man, I got to explain all this complicated technical stuff about copy and pasting addresses and making sure your private key's safe. It's just a hot mess. So once that's all solved, mainstream adoption is going to occur. You can't expect baby boomers who don't have any interest in, they barely even learning how to use a smartphone, let alone a cell phone, right? They're just learning how to use a cell phone. Now they're having to learn how to use smartphones. Like my dad, he doesn't even really care for a smartphone because he'll just use the flip phone because it's too much technical for him. So if I started saying, hey dad, you got any Bitcoin? He's like, I'm not ready for that. And I'm like, okay. So that's just my personal experience with my own dad. But as you can see, I'm big on cryptocurrency. So anyways, if we're just coming down here, we're taking a look at all of this green here, and people are helping me out in the comments saying like, you know, don't buy in the all-time highs. This is the time to hold. If anything, just hold and maybe consider taking profit on things. Like I'm not really trying to accumulate anything, at least not in the top 100. The only things that I would be trying to accumulate at these prices is I'd be taking a look outside of 100 and I would see where the deals are outside of the 100. So I'd be keeping an eye on all the coins that have lower market caps. That's why I made that video yesterday about undervalued cryptocurrencies. Something like this, like Singular DTV, that hasn't really been taken off, but it's like a Netflix kind. Take a look at that. I keep making these videos where I talk about the lower part. Like these are the coins that could use some love down here. And even Wahby, like people want me to talk about Wahby, and I'm probably going to do it because it's in the red. And if I'm seeing a sea of green, I'm like, man, I'm not going to buy it all-time highs. Like if something's up 33%, sure, it'll go up. But man, what about this one? It's got upside, especially right here where it says recently added. Also, we should be trying to make a video, at least it comes to my mind, that we should be trying to make a video to talk about some of these cryptocurrencies that are going to have big news release, because the big news release, like the rebranding or the API distribution or the app being built, like when does Ethos drop the app? Like when is Ethos projecting the app? When is List doing the rebranding? Because Stuff like that is what's going to drive the price. And you want to be sitting in that position waiting for that. It's like waiting for the bus. You know, the bus that goes to Cancun, you want to go to Cancun, right? But only a select few of people are going. And they're like, well, the people who are here first get to go. You know, that's kind of what we're saying is like, you want to be one of the first people on the scene, kind of like you are with the cryptocurrency thing anyway. You're in the cryptocurrency game. You're in the Bitcoin thing. You're like, man, I'm an early adopter. I'm in the top 1% of people who are even on this level. Okay, doesn't mean you're cool. It just means you got your finger on the pulse. You're paying attention. You're primed. You're sitting and you're being patient. You're waiting for it to go. That's kind of what I'm talking about here. I mean, but if we look at these recently added cryptocurrencies, I mean, out of these, which ones of these do you see? You might go through all these, go through them. Like I mean, this datum, for example, like I've been hearing things about this. Like I got to take a look at this, but I've had people mention this one. It's got a high circulating supply. It's sitting at just 4 cents. This to me, if it's a great tech and I like what I see when I evaluate the website, for example, like if I go here and I'm like, okay, what is it? Dat token is now live, or is live now. Datum is the decentralized marketplace for social and IoT data powered by Ethereum. Okay, so that didn't really tell me what exactly it is. Datum is a decentralized distributed high performance, no SQL database backed by blockchain ledger. Okay, I'm getting really irritated with the fact that most of these cryptocurrencies regurgitate the exact same thing. Like this keyword and like this keyword, like put some new keywords in there for these cryptocurrencies. Like on their website, it's always the same thing. And if anyone knows it, it's me and you guys who are always watching these videos, seeing what their intros are. Like we get it. You're decentralized. You're using a blockchain ledger. You know, like, okay, now here's where they do give some information. This technology allows anyone to securely and anonymously back up structured data from social networks, wearables, smart homes, and other IoT devices. These smart home things, this is the future. The smart homes are really coming on the scene. You've heard of Google Voice, but I'd still want to know more about it, so I'd have to watch the video. I'd have to go in here to the white paper. Let's read this white paper and hope they're not just using common terms, right? And that's nothing against them, but I'm just saying, like, every cryptocurrency is doing the same thing. We're decentralized. We're using a ledger. We're a smart contract company. You know, it's like, tell us something about, like, why should we invest in you, right? A lot of this data is created by individuals or organizations browsing the internet, interacting on social networks, uploading personal files, syncing devices, and shopping online. The data is owned and stored by large private organizations in huge data silos where it is susceptible to selling. Okay, so I'll go through this white paper where they'll really give me the information that they're not giving me on the website. Some of this information should be right there on the top of on the front page of the website right when I come in. Like, I want to see this information that they got in the white paper. I want to see the meat and potatoes. You know, I want to see the hearty information right there on the website. But if you can't get it on the website, you got to go in here and read the white paper, which is not necessarily a bad thing. So I'm not going to read the whole white paper to you, but I'm showing you what you would want to be doing if you're taking a look at these new cryptocurrencies and buying opportunities. So the point is, we're not trying to buy all these all-time highs, okay? We're looking for the cryptocurrencies that have room to grow, okay? You're looking for these new ones that just hit the market that are primed. You know, it's like if you're a basketball scout, right? You've already got LeBron James. You can do one of two things. You can try to sign LeBron James, or you can be looking for the next LeBron James, right? That's the way I look at it. So you're looking for the next Qtum. You're looking for the next Verge. You're looking for the next Lisk. You're not trying to get into these ones that are already at all-time highs. Sure, they got they're going to go up, but I mean, just think about how much money you could make, or how much money is there for you if you got Verge well below a penny, you know, and now it's sitting at 5 cents. Then if you try to get into Verge, now in order to get 10 times gains, Verge has got to go to 50 cents. But if you wanted 10 times gains, you should have been trying to get Verge when it was at 0.001. And then all it would have had to do was go to 1 penny to get 10 times gains. Now it's at 5 cents, you get 50 times gains. Our buddy Crypto for the People just posted one. All right. So it's all positive here. It's all positive. I'm just saying, remember, we don't really like to buy all-time highs. We like to buy at sweet price points. And stay away from coins that are trying to just hype you into something. You know, if they don't got the tech there, stay away from it. Like this Hollywood coin, I don't know them, but I mean to me that's a flashy name. Why do we need a Hollywood coin? Let's take a look at what Hollywood coin is. Sure, right now I'm judging it prematurely, which isn't good, right? But let's take a look. Okay. Hollywood coin is the world's first digital cryptocurrency dissolved to solve a wide range of problems and complexities at various stages of the multi-billion-dollar film industry of Silicon Valley. Okay, that's more relevant than Hollywood, because Hollywood, last I heard, is a dying industry, and Silicon Valley's taking the film industry. So at least they're on to that, right? Technical progress in enhancing implementing settlements in cryptocurrencies is gaining momentum. Still don't understand what it is that they're trying to do. It's just got a cool name. I mean, if I'm just a fan of Hollywood, I guess I'll do it. But I'd still have to dig in here and see what's up with Hollywood coin. It's like Dubai coin, you know, stuff like that. But like, where's their team? Like, are they even... So cryptocurrencies that don't have full transparency and they're asking you to invest, you know, maybe it's a safer play to just kind of steer clear, even if you like the name. Like, are you just buying something because you like the name or because you like the tech? I would say invest in something because you like the tech and the team that's behind it that's delivering the tech. Like Wahby, for example. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. You know, this is a boring chart. Sure, I would have liked to be in Wahby at 106, but it just hit the market. I mean, Wahby hit the market December 12th. It hasn't even done anything yet. Like, going still under $100 million market cap. Low circulating supply. Let's take a look at what these guys are doing. Okay, they sold out their ICO, so they obviously are on something because they were able to do that. Single-click automatic payment for Wahby protected products at current exchange rate. Okay, so they're out of Asia. It looks like obviously this is, I believe this is Korean or Japanese, but I want to say it's maybe even Chinese. So it's, oh, that's right. Okay, so these guys have an important role in society. So I like them. I like these guys. I would probably consider this as taking a position on this. You can get it on Binance. Okay. So I'll dig more into the white paper. I'm not going to do that on this one. But Datum, I think what we're seeing with Datum is interesting. Where can we even get Datum, right? Like, where do we even get that one? But notice, guys, I'm talking about the stuff that's got the big gains, because you guys said to me the other day, Jeff, where's the next Cardano? Like, you remember Cardano? We made that video about Cardano when it was at 2 cents. Now it's at 50 cents. Now everyone's all like hyped up on Cardano, trying to get into Cardano at 50 cents. I'm like, well, in order to get 2 times gains out of Cardano, it needs to go to $1. Can't you get 2 times gains out of something else? Like, why are we trying to jump into Cardano now? Shouldn't you have been trying to jump into Cardano back when it was at 2 cents? So what's the next Cardano? The person who asked that question, you're a genius. Or you're messing with some genius stuff. Because you are on that level. It's not really even a genius. The genius in it all is understanding the principles. There's nothing really ingenious about it once you know the principles. If you apply the principles, you're on the right track. Now, granted, we're in a whole new paradigm where the principles don't apply the same that they used to in the past. So anyways, guys, this is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. I just showed you what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the next Cardanos. I'm looking at the next big thing. I'm not looking at the big thing that's sitting at the all-time high right now. Although those can be safe investments. If you're trying to get mom and pop in, put them in a safe one. That way, because these have high volatility. There's high volatility. There's big risk, big reward with these down here in the bottom. Okay? But that's what you're in it for. Maybe you get in like 5 or 10 of those and diversify. And if you can come out with the 60-40 ratio or 100 or 90-10, then you win, right? But if you come out 40-50 or 40-60, then you've got a losing ratio, more than likely, unless you had a disproportionate amount of investment in certain coins that did do better than the other. It's just it's a data game, guys. Studying data is, because we're dealing with cryptocurrency and algorithms. Understanding data, how to read the data, understanding the charts, understanding how to view the tech, understanding where to go to read the white paper, getting to know the team. These are the kind of things that I recommend when we're looking at cryptocurrency and where the next big thing is, the next Qtum, the next Cardano, even the next Bitcoin. But guys, if you guys are already subscribed to this channel and you're looking for us on other networks, you can follow us here on Altcoin Buzz. We just talked about Lisk. So Lisk is up 14% today. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know that we've been talking about Lisk. That's a strong project. We also talk about Electroneum. Give a little shout out to Electroneum. Ben is actually managing our Instagram for us, but I'm also checking in there, making sure we're staying on the same page. And Ben's doing a great job for us. Altcoin Buzz. So here on Instagram, I don't see anyone doing cryptocurrency on Instagram, so it's kind of cool that we're on there. And then the big kahuna here, Altcoin Buzz IO on Twitter. This is where the action's happening. This is where you get to connect with John McAfee, Roger Ver, Jihan Wu, Daniel DeBeck from SafeX, and Electroneum, and all the cryptocurrencies got a Twitter. Twitter is like so set up to be the next big thing because of cryptocurrency. Like Twitter's gonna owe cryptocurrency a lot for this one. And then we also owe them, they're doing a great thing for us. And same with YouTube. YouTube being in place for us, I mean, props to YouTube for all that they've done for enabling this opportunity for me and for all of us to be able to share information, So check us out on Twitter, AltcoinBuzzIO. And if you're new here, you can subscribe to this channel. My name is Jeff, and you can click that notification button if you've already been subscribed. We'll see you next time.